Hey, what's up, everybody? Good evening. How you doing? Nice turnout already. Sorry for the wait there while I was getting ready. Looking like I'm missing a big move here. Also on the charts, found a bottom here down at 24,260 area, and look at that. We're up 149 points in since in 1 hour. Wow, crazy. Lone Wolf, what's up? And Silver Surfer, both here at the same time. Dude Monkey and Jay first. What's up, Jay? How you doing? How you been? Haven't seen you for a day or two anyways, couple days. Had a pretty crazy busy day today with work, and I did some shopping and laundry and stuff. Finally just got home. I was running around visiting my dad and stuff, so it was a long busy day. So kind of getting to the charts a little bit late here. The blue line in my chart? What's the blue line in my chart? That's a previous day's New York VWAP. So that's from this morning's New York VWAP is a blue line. So this is an inverted 1 hour fair value gap. So it'll be curious to see. We're also hitting the top of this trend line right here. Doesn't seem like there's any slowing down in this market right now. Did we have any tweets or anything come out recently? Did you guys see that? Price is at the blue line right now. Yeah, that's overnight VWAP, and we also have this long-term trend line that I've had in here. What is this? This is an oldie. But yeah, for a couple days here, we've had this sort of bullish channel. Price has been sort of going lower. Wonder if we just let's clone this guy here. It looks like we kind of are building a midpoint on the channel here also. Sort of like a deviation of the channel. Cosmo, what's up? Hello, good luck. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. It looks like a moving average. No, yeah, that's my previous day's the New York VWAP here. See if click on it here. Can I click on it? There we go. See, it ends right here at the 6:30 candle from this morning. The new beta fish is now exploring the tank, not hiding anymore. Hey, that's good to hear. Starting to feel at home, I guess, eh? Cosmo, I don't know if I've seen your name before. Are you is this your first time in the stream, or were you just maybe the first time you've typed in the chat? Let's open up the live stream here. Make sure everything looks good on that end. Sounds good. 736 subscribers and 6 likes already. Thank you, guys. Oops, sorry, is in an alt account? That's me? Oh, okay, gotcha. Nice. She's also hunting for bugs. Oh, yeah. How do you use overnight VWAP in trading session? Seems like a good spot for reversal support. Yeah. I'm mostly just, I just get, like, if I'm in a trade, I will be watching price once it gets to those previous days VWAP sort of for rejection, or if we just blast right through it, kind of tells a little story in its own right. I don't put too much weight on those ones, but I do like to know sort of where they are. And if they line up, with fair value gaps or trend lines, like, you're right, this could definitely be a good place for a reversal. I'm going to let this play out a little bit more here before I consider it, because if we take a look at the 1 hour here, so we got 16 minutes left on this 1 hour, and there's a chance that this could just sort of come down here and close back in this fair value gap, which would be, a bearish sign, I would say, for this current candle. because we have this inverted fair value gap. This could be a short entry somewhere in this area, but you know, because it's a 1 hour fair value gap, you got to give it the full time for it to tell you what it's going to do, sort of. But yeah, we had that rejection here also, right? So this is it's basically the New York VWAP from this morning, right? So how do you use overnight New York session VWAP in trading? Oh yeah, so we got the overnight here. Obviously we're pretty bullish if we're that far above it. Now, is price going to come back down to it? You know, there's a good chance that's going to happen. I don't see why not. So getting a bit of a resistance here. We're also at the top of that trend line, like I was saying, so the channel. But, you know, on occasion, we did pop out of this channel, right? So look at that big move. And this is really the key resistance up here around 24,500 area. So we'll have to wait. You know, one good thing we could wait for is after this candle closes, if we get a inversion of this bullish fair value gap, then we could definitely look for shorts to go lower. So we'll mark this guy up for now as a greenie. And we'll also keep an eye on it for if we just, you know, wick into it and bounce really strong with we'll can keep an eye on this volume. NQ, we do have orders up at 24,450, 24,420. So there is some room to the upside. Our point of control, 24,433. So you're done trading for tonight. I went 3 for 3 up $90 all in one contract of MNQ, 15 points each. Nice job. Yeah. Hey, those base hits are definitely working. Hey. And in this market with these types of moves, like finding 15 points in these candles it's very possible, right? So this account here, this guy, one that I've been trading here, guys, this 150K combine. I'm up 7,115 in this account. Put in another 400 on it today, I think it was. Yeah, so we locked in 400 today. So I'm grinding my way there. So it looks like I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and possibly 5 more days. And I only need to make less than 2,000 in the next 5 days. So I'm just gonna do it slow and steady here. I was trading minis coming up to today. So I'm gonna be sizing down here to try to not damage it too much if I take a losing trade or a couple losing trades towards, you know, passing it. So I'm going to put it on MNQ here just so I can, yeah, we're starting to get a bit more of a pullback here. So we're going to watch this candle for an inversion. How deep of a pullback we're going to get, I don't know. We do have, you know, this inverted fair value gap with the value area low here. So it'll be interesting to watch this 1 hour candle if we're going to reject. But yeah, it seems like this overnight VWAP and the trend line sort of lining up here for a little bit of you know, potential resistance level here. I'm not going to rush into this too fast though. If you didn't get short up here, which you could have between 410 and 420, you'd be sitting pretty right now. You could put your stop even, break even, slightly in the money, and just be patient here to see if we're going to start breaking back down again. With a big move like this, we're probably due for a bit of a pullback. So we'll see. Anybody else take any trades? Jay said, yeah, I've been busy, bro. Went on a vacation with my girlfriend. Nice. Where did you heading to, Jay? $24 people in the stream right now. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you guys. So 37 seconds left on this candle here. If we're going to get that inversion here, we can look for a short on a retest of this fair value gap. So you have an algo that I finished this afternoon and pasted my Lucid Flex account, and in less than 3 hours, 1,500 done. Wow, nice. How did you build the algo? All right, looks like they are going to invert this guy here. So let's see if we can't get a short entry here. Got to make sure I open up my Lucid accounts. $4,001. Yeah, looks like it. $24,394 maybe. You know some programming, but you use Grok for the more complex stuff. Nice. Well, is this thing going to just go without us here? Did anybody take a short up here already? Would check tomorrow to see the second part of Lucid. Oh, use PineScript with Grok. Nice, nice. Well, we do have this protection here, this inverted fair value gap lining up with a bearish fair value gap. And then, you know, we got the trend line there also. Plus that previous day VWAP. So lots of, you know, confluence, I would say, even if we get a bounce back up into here, there's a good chance we're going to head lower here. You're in that short too, Antoine. Nice job. $24,386. Got a bunch of orders here up at 24,405. So that would sort of be the line in the sand, I would say, at the moment. 24,500 orders above. $15 points taken a practice account. Nice. Like a paper account. This midnight open price isn't really correct. We got 7 minutes here until the midnight open price. You're testing out a new indicator. Did you get that new indicator that we were talking about in the stream earlier? I'll show you. I did hook it up in this account, or this. So it's the VWAP, and if you don't put a space, like VWAP, and then it's a hyphen intraday, that's the one you want from the session earlier. Oh, you got it? Okay, nice. Closed your short for 500. Beautiful. Nice trade. So we're above the 1 standard deviation, looks like, and we also sort of found resistance on the number 2 deviation. Yeah, it's pretty interesting, eh? Kind of like gives you a red marker. Okay, look, we're going bearish, guys. Boom. And we're back into bullish. Ooh. Bounce off the open price. Was that that was the open price here? Where is it? 1500. Almost. I see 24,368. Kind of lining up with the 200 EMA and the 9. The 9 and the 200 are right there. See if we're going to get this entry. With this type of volume, though, there is a decent chance we're going to make a new high here. So I would be keeping my stop pretty tight. Let's just say if I did get an average price here between these guys, it would be somewhere around here. So I'd be risking 16 points, so about $34 times 3. It's a little over $100 risk on this trade if I were to take it. $17 points of risk for 31 points of profit. It's kind of what I'd be shooting for. You know what? Actually, might even just target the 200 EMA. But we got to get a bounce here first. But nice trade there, dude, monkey. $500 ducats, 500 bones in the bank. Hey, there's Lilish. How you doing? Lilish in the house. Just gonna drink my tea here, try to be patient, wait for a bounce. Waiting for a bounce here. We got that inverted fair value gap. Now, quite often when we do invert those fair value gaps, we go and retest them before we actually make our move. So that's kind of the thesis behind my entry here. Probably only going to be on until around 10 or 10:15. Sorry, guys, I don't have a whole lot of time. I got to be up a little bit extra early tomorrow before the stream. And then I can't stream tomorrow night because I got streaming in the morning. I got a real estate course in the after streaming until the afternoon. And then I got a hockey game at night. So I am looking for a short, yes. But I want to see us bounce back into this inverted fair value gap for the entry. Yeah, I got some sell limit orders here, and then up here I got a stop already in place. So if price gets tagged in here and just rips up here, it'll just take me out of the trade. So patiently waiting for a bounce here and hopefully a rejection off that inverted fair value gap. So Sean Reeves is in a crude long kind of sideways action right now, though. Let me take a look. I haven't looked at crude. Oh yeah, wow. There's lots of oil drama, hey guys, still. Lots of oil drama. Third day consolidation and NQ. Yeah, if you just take a look at this trend line, this channel that we've been in here. Let's just go to a little higher time frame here, a little easier to see. So I got a third trend line to kind of like cut it in half here because we've been sort of in this upper one, but we were in this lower section for a while. And yeah, this whole area has just been pure consolidation. Market doesn't really know what to do at the moment. So damn, guys, looks like it's going without me. You've been holding for about 20 minutes now to get back to 364. Okay, so you entered short a little bit earlier. Gotcha. I'm looking to short oil at 91.82. Okay, we found some pretty good resistance at 92. 82 isn't that far away from your potential entry. Might be missing the entry here, guys. Let's see, though. We'll just be patient here. This could easily bounce right back up and help us get an entry. But at the same time, I'm also rooting for Antoine to get out of this trade. So here's 64.03. 364. There you go. Boom, right back to your price. Be aware we are at the value area low there. ends up finding some support. Oh, you need to get back to 330. Oh, sorry, 337. My bad. Misread there. Oh, so you're looking to get, that would be your TP as at 337. Right near this overnight VWAP. So CVD is dropping here down to 210. Oh, you mistyped it. That would be break even. Gotcha. I don't know what kind of size you're in there, but kind of let it go quite a bit there. Obviously, hopefully you don't have too big a size. 337, 37, right around here. Size is the killer. 84 points. Okay, so about $300 drawdown at the top there, right? That's not that bad. That's manageable. You skipped that oil trade, went straight through where I was looking to enter. Oh yeah. Well, it is looking, in a pretty strong upward trend anyways, so you kind of want to look for a little bit more weakness, maybe like a bigger sweep and a rejection. I hate getting left in the dust like that. Looks like those trades are not going to play out here for me. I will leave it there though, because I am interested if the price were to get back up there for a short. This little pullback here could be a possible entry on a short, but it's a little too much in the middle of the range now for me to like it that much. So let's look at that 1 hour. Oh, we did have the 1 hour. Did we invert that? We did invert that, didn't we? Because I don't see it on the 1 hour anymore. Yeah, look at that, guys. Let's make sure that this is perfectly lined up here. Yeah, it looks like we did close that there. So I'm going to remove this guy now because we re-inverted the inverted fair value gap. Although it seems like it worked. Right? I'm a forward. Typically, I used to play center mostly, but because I joined this team only about 3 years ago, they already had some people playing center, so I'm typically right or left wing at the moment. Do you play? What was that entry you're looking at for? Hey, Tim. Yeah, I did hear Johan was in the chat this morning. She stopped in to say hi, so seems like all is well. What was that? Oil short was supposed to be at, did you say 87 or something? 91.87? What's that? $91.82. Damn, that was actually a really good entry if you did take it. Currently up, you know, almost, not quite 20, I don't know, points, ticks, I guess. Would have been up there. I don't know if you did take it. I'm not sure, Tim. She didn't mention anything about that, but she did pop in and say hi. Heavy D Barbecue, what up, yo? Targeted 91.56. You play rugby over here? Nice. But yeah, I'm next time she comes in, I'll definitely ask her. You can ask her. Hopefully all is well. I don't know. I just didn't really feel like prying. I figured if she was gonna, you know, mention anything, she would. You know, I don't know if, you know, if that whole situation's private or whatever, right? So I didn't really want to, you know, pressure her into answering. Figured if she wanted to talk to us about it, she would, whatever's happening. So, but it's a good idea. I should probably ask her next time she's in the stream. But hopefully all is well. And I think she said her mom's is 93 years old. That's a good lifetime. I pray that I can make 90s. Oh, geez, guys. Getting a little bit of a bounce here. Kind of bounced up into this bearish fair value gap and rejected. What a 74 down to 69. 5-point rejection there. Not a huge reaction. Kind of stuck between the 21 EMA and the 9 EMA there. Or sorry, 200 EMA and the 9. What's up, Hoser? That's so funny because I actually have a friend from high school that we all call Hoser. And Hoser's like typically someone who gets drunk a lot, right? I think that's kind of what it refers to. Just kind of like a goon. Just a goon. Goon show. Skydoc, hey, do I trade to a usual time? Yeah, typically I usually end 10 p.m. my time, which is 1 a.m. Sometimes to like 1:30 a.m. So typically I did get started late today, but I'm usually starting at 10 p.m. East Coast and ending at like 1:30 East Coast. And I usually do Tuesday and Thursday, but unfortunately this week I have a hockey game on Thursday, so that's why I'm streaming again tonight. But I appreciate you trying to check me out here. No, that came across wrong. That sounded weird. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Makes you think of Bob and Doug McKenzie. Bob and Doug McKenzie. Like 12 Days of Christmas? Oh, those guys, yeah, from the Great White North. 12 Days of Christmas performed by Bob and Doug McKenzie. That's hilarious. I couldn't remember what that was, but so look at this, guys. In this account, I did try to take a short there, and my order got missed. Anyways, I'm gonna close this guy. Yeah, they're hilarious. And this sounds like something that they would say, "Hoser, you're a hoser." The good old days. Skydoc, I also trade for the New York Open with Mustang Trader, Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. Where do you live right now, Mr. Skydoc? Yeah, I'm always live typically with Nick. Nick is Mustang Trader. He's a really good trader, and I'm pretty blessed to be able to trade with him. We have similar but slightly different trade ideas. So, oh, the Strange Brew movie, yeah, nice. Tucson, Arizona, wow, Arizona, nice. I went there once for golfing. It's old school. Strange brew movie. Strange Brew song. Hey, thanks. So I appreciate that. The Bob and Doug McKenzie Strange Brew theme song is killer. That's so awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Also known as Adventures of Bob and Doug McKenzie Strange Brew, is a 1983 comedy film. Nice. All prop from YouTube channels have at least one Nick. That's funny. But there's only one Mustang Trader. You know, he took he made this morning he took a trade in 16 accounts, and he made $800 across all 16 accounts. It was like 13,500 in 12 minutes. This guy's a savage, man. Can we just dump this ES to 6,600 already? ES, let me see. ES, I haven't looked at it yet today, but I mean, we're looking pretty bearish at the moment. 66. Oh, that's pretty low, but yeah. Oh, where's the 4 6s? I like paying attention to the 4 6s here. Right there. I'm gonna actually leave a line on this one here. So let's label this up. 4 6s. Yeah, it seems like a reasonable target, though. We have a bunch of sort of stacked lows down there. Not whether or not we're going to go there today, I don't know. Yo, Kaylin, no, the hockey game's tomorrow night. That's why I'm streaming tonight, because I won't be able to get on tomorrow. So typically I'm trying to do Tuesday and Thursdays. So Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. But because I got the hockey game tomorrow night, I figured I better get on tonight because, you know, got to hang out with the crew. Got to drink my tea, hang out in the crew, try to get a trade. Looks like I missed this one. This one just never ended up playing out. Yeah, I got a crazy busy day tomorrow, so I got to get up early. I got some things to take care of before the stream, and then I'll be streaming from 6:30 till 8:30, and then at 9:30 I have a real estate course till 3:30 p.m. and then hockey starts at 7:45, so I'll be 7:15. So I'll be pretty much tied up all day tomorrow. Meanwhile, I'm gonna have to squeeze in dealing with the chickens and you know, dealing with the dogs and everything all in the middle there, so it's gonna be interesting. Hey Angia, don't be sorry at all. You need to sleep, you know. Antoine, yeah, this is taking forever. Hey, well, hey, it's going in your direction back to your position, so that's a good thing, right? And we did close below value area low there again, so let's see if they're going to push it lower here. I did try to get an entry here, 24,373, but didn't quite. I was a little slow. I missed it. I hit a sell to on the ask, and then my order got left in the dust. So I'm just going to go. I got some food I got to grab right now. If Jay's here, I guess get ready, bro. Get ready. I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. Sorry about that. Liquidity grab candle. Is that what that was right there? Or are you talking about the big bullish one here? So let's see here. Am I a Canuck? Yeah. No, I just, I play in a men's 30 plus league in Burnaby, which is, pretty close to Vancouver. Just bought 150K straight to funded with your, oh my Lord. Wow. Really? That's crazy. Thank you so much, Q4. That's like probably, that's about as the biggest affiliate bonus that I can get. Thank you for that. Be careful with that thing. I look forward to hearing when you take the payout. Yeah, I'm outside of Vancouver. Hey, Zach, what's up, bro? How you doing? Bank that cash, eh? Yes. Yes. Hopefully you can kind of treat it like, hopefully you can get it sort of like this guy here. I'm hoping to get this 150K combine passed up 7,114 here. It's been I've had a really good stretch in this account. I've been really patient with it. Pretty much all green, one red day. I did miss a couple days because of the internet issues that I had there. But overall, one losing day, $300. This was a 1,200 losing day. Ended up recovering it. As you can see, I over traded, pretty much tilted that day. But after I took two big losses, I just slowly chipped it away, all day. Basically chipped it away all day and got it back down to $300. So, but yeah, it's been a solid run on this guy. So I need about, a little less than 2,000 to pass this. But just got the dinner. Look at this guy. Whoa. Jumbo prawns, broccoli, rice. Oh my God, so good. Some ground beef to put on the rice. And a little overboard, but eggs and pork. Eat slowly and enjoy. Yeah, that candle stopped me out of my short. Had a stop loss in the green. Oh, got you. So you were in the short just now, and you're talking about this candle here, this bouncing candle. Trying to patiently wait here for a bounce up into this inverted fair value gap. Along with the trend line, we got the trend line up here. We have that previous day's New York VWAP there. Technically, I should probably have this stop above this wick. Oh, we can also adjust the midnight open price here. Where's the 9/2100 candle here for me? So that's midnight open price right there. Label this guy up. Did you change the color of the candles to combat against the red-green psychology? Yes, that's exactly why I did it. And, I just kind of was like, when I started the channel and stuff, I sort of had some branding ideas, right? So I kind of wanted to stick with certain colors and designs and stuff. So, well, so much for your gold setup. What happened to your gold setup there? Oh, you got 400 baby chicks coming in tomorrow for customers? Nice. Yeah, that must be some work, hey? Trying to deal with that. Oh, possible short on gold coming up, you said. Let me take a look at gold here real quick. Goldie Hawn. What happened with the setup there? Did it push through, like it didn't show weakness or what? You're looking at the overnight view up there and it blew right through it basically? Sasha can't tell if NQ is ranging or about to sell off. I mean, I gotta tend to think we're ranging still. We've been in this this upper part of the channel here for 2 days basically since we had that bullish candle from the Trump tweet. We've been kind of playing around this channel, but if you look even longer term, oh sorry, that was this one here, was a big bullish tweet. We've been kind of stuck in this channel here for a while. So I would say we're still ranging until we get above, you know, above 540. Maybe even higher. Anything can happen. Oh, you didn't get tagged in on your short. Where did Jay go? He wanted to see the dinner. I think Jay's a foodie. Callistal fan? How's your night being? Just checking in before bedtime. It's been good. So far I haven't taken any trades. I been kind of trying to patiently wait here for a bounce to this inverted fair value gap for an entry, but we haven't got it, so kind of missed out here. California STL fan. Okay, sorry, my bad. Yeah, that makes sense. I think you told me that last time. Last time when I probably tried to read your name like that too. I was like, I'm thinking like calisthenics, you know? Heck no. Too lazy for that mess? All right. Yes, this is directly from Bookmap's site. And definitely go ahead and ask questions. I'd love to help if I can. Broccoli. You miss living in Canada and being able to go watch local hockey games? They were great fun. Yeah. Even though we're a bunch of older, slow guys, it's still fun to watch, you know? Especially if you know somebody that's playing. And then there's lots of like, you know, junior hockey or, you know, higher caliber hockey too, if you wanted to see that. But and there's no cost too if you wanted to go watch it at the recreational places, which is pretty sweet. Like at the rink I play at, it's called Burnaby 8 Rinks. It's Canlan Sports Arena. And there's like a huge restaurant that's all heated in glass, and you're like looking over all the rinks. So you can kind of sit up there and, you know, drink and eat snacks and watch. So yes, I do play. Yeah, I got a game tomorrow night. So like I was saying earlier, everybody, I typically trying to stream Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday nights around 10 p.m. until 1:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But occasionally I'll have a little conflict, so I will be, I bounce it around. So it might be Monday, Wednesday, or Wednesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. You have to purchase a separate data plan from somewhere to run with it. I was looking at getting the 99-month plan, but it says you have to have a separate data plan. How do you do that? So for the book map that I have, it's, you got to pay the fee to have the platform, and then you got to pay the data. So there's a bundle data that you can buy from it, and it has like, CME, CBOT, and COMEX. So that way you can see like NQ, ES, YM, and the metals and oils and stuff, oil and stuff like that, right? So let me just look it up real quick in my credit card statement here, and I'll tell you exactly what it is in Canadian dollars. So you're gonna have to do a conversion, but yeah, so you buy the data through Bookmap's data platform. Now I don't know if it's the same for Thinkorswim, but I think 99 is a little expensive, to be honest, because I'm pretty sure it's like $40 for just to have the software, and then it's another like 60 to have the data, the bundle data. So I'll look it up right now and let you know exactly what it was. So it's a 49 USD and 34 USD. So 80, 85, $84, $83 US dollars for the use of the platform plus their data. Used to play at Burnaby when it was 4 rinks. Good times in the pub. Yeah, I think that might be the other rink, because I'm pretty sure that this one has always been 8 rinks. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's a second arena with 4 rinks out there. Yeah, that's a different one. This one is on Sprott Street. It's near Canada Way, but it's on Sprott Street. So it's kind of like, is it off Canada Way? No, it's on the other side of the highway. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, you pay 40 for the platform through Thinkorswim, but on Bookmap site you have to buy the most expensive plan to have the footprint chart as a few other advanced features. Yeah, you might have to pay a little bit more. I don't have the footprint chart, right? This is just orders, order levels, I guess. So, okay, Callie, have a good night. You too. Are you thinking of B-Flu? Are you thinking of the Bill Copeland Sports Center? Maybe that's not. It's only one rink, though, I think. And then there's what else is there? There's a Rosemary Brown Rec Center, Scotia Barn, and Burnaby Winter Club, which has 3 rinks. You played in Winfield today, noon. Our bunch of great guys, 2 to 3 times a week. Oh, sweet. Where is Winfield? Okay, gotcha. So they did expand it. Gotcha. Oh, so that's like the Okanagan Winfield. Winfield is a community in Lake Country, BC, located between Kelowna and Vernon. Ah, there you go. Nice. Sweet. You monkey, you played Sevens Union and League. Sevens is really fast. And you're talking about rugby or something, right? Did you say? Or are you talking about? Oh yeah, just rugby on the grass. That's great fun. Yeah, of course. Forms of rugby. Nice. Okay. Well, we're still heading down a little bit, but price really slowed down here. That's too bad. Looking like I'm not going to get my entry here. Hello, just joined on a trade. No, I'm not in a trade. I do have a couple limit orders here. I was trying to wait for a pullback into this inverted fair value gap, but so far looking like I'm not going to get it at the moment. Price is slowing down here on this pullback, so we might end up getting a bounce. Welcome to the stream, though, Chintan Chaya. Where are you from, Chin? I hope Chintan. Or is it Chintanch? Haya. Sorry. It's always hard to figure out when YouTube names because they're all like just one one stretch of letters. Yes, sir, from India. That was my guess. My guess is Russia. Oops, wrong. Yeah, I think the chaya made me think of India. Yeah, indices moving super slow right now. After we got this big pop here, you know, I was just trying to get ready for the stream and finished up a couple things around the house here. And I saw this like kind of going off here. I was like, oh, wow, it looks like I'm missing a bit. And then this all happened after. I was like, man, it looks like I just missed like probably the best move of the evening, you know? We broke up. This was so that would have been 2010. So 8:10 for me. So 12 p.m. for you guys, I guess? No. Eleven p.m. So this was, I guess this was I don't know. I'm getting confused here. Yeah. I think it's 11 p.m. for you guys. For East Coast anyways. Yeah, it is. It's been pretty clean. You know, we've kind of just sold off and went lower here. Nothing too drastic. No huge whipsaw action. Just missed my entry and then just trying to be patient for a pullback, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna get it. One micro up over 300. Very nice. We got a nice 50-point pullback right there. I'm not in a trade right now, Angia. I was hoping to get into a short here up at 24,395 area, and then I would have been targeting sort of 369 at the 200 EMA, which it, you know, obviously I didn't get my entry and we blew right through that. So yeah, I missed it. I was after we got this inversion here on this pullback here, I was hoping that we were going to kind of get a bounce back into here before we got the continuation lower, and it just never happened. So left me in the dust. 3 good moves since Asia opened. Can't sit in the front of the screen for 24 hours, right? Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, look at this. You know, nice pop up here, nice slow fade down, then another nice pop up. Now, are they going to do the same thing? Quite possibly. Looking like it. We'll have to see what happens when we get to this overnight VWAP here. Okay, I'm going to remove these orders here since it's just way too far away. And we can think about watching this area for a potential long here, 340 down to 320-ish. Say we wick through this guy, we can look to buy it there, but we'll have to be patient here. Not going to jump in until I see some sort of reason for it to be turning around here. So yeah, straight up, then straight down, then straight up, then straight down. What a day. But pretty clean moves overall, right? Like, other than, you know, if anyone, you know, happened to sell in this area, they kind of had to deal with a little bit of some pain here. But Nice rejection here off that channel with the New York VWAP from this morning's price action. Technically, I could have just taken the short on this next open of the candle right here, but instead I was trying to be patient, waiting for a bounce up into there. What can you do? Can't win them all. Knowing exactly where the price is going is unrealistic, you know? What about a 24-hour stream, guys? That'd be a little crazy, wouldn't it? Well, let's change up this music, see if we can't get the price to react to the music. You know that's going to happen, right? Did you kill one of the chickens? What am I eating? I got some tiger prawns. I got some broccoli and some rice, and then some ground beef with tomatoes to put on the rice, and then a little overboard, but pork and eggs. I'm not going to finish it all tonight, but have some for tomorrow. Bring beer and pizza? To the hockey game, or what are you talking about? Abhinav, Malik, what's up? How you? I'm in Mission, and it's about 1 hour drive from Vancouver in British Columbia, Canada. How about you? Where are you from? Oh, bring beer and pizza for the 24-hour stream? Yeah. Let's see how many accounts I can blow in 24 hours, right? Just YOLO account after account? Yeah, that's not a good idea. You're from India? Nice. Welcome to the stream. Finally pulling down to this VWAP here. Let's look for some sort of reaction here. I'm starting to look for a potential long, but I'm going to want to see, some absorption on the book map, maybe a big wick, like a pretty strong move with a nice recovery, a wick for a reversal signal, or just some high volume buyers coming in. Another Indian's popular now. Yeah, I think it's about the time, right? The time is good for people in India to tune into the stream. So yeah, it's kind of crazy to think about hanging out online. Hey, you are too, Skydoc. Right now, you are. Everybody's from all over the world right now, right? We got people in BC, we got people in the States, we got people, in India, Australia. Like, we got a whole bunch of different. Do you take trades based on price action? I mean, price action is important, definitely. Yes. My answer would have to be yes, I do. Price action is probably one of the most important indicators of trading, in my opinion. It's 10:30 a.m. in India. Yeah, see, perfect timing, right? And I guess, you know, London session's great for you guys, right? So we did take the overnight VWAP there, dipped into this fair value gap. Let's see what happens here. If we end up getting a bigger reaction here, we had some orders here on the book at, what the heck was that? 331. Buyers sort of held that at the moment. Not the bounce I was really looking for just yet. So we'll let this play out a little bit longer here. 2 seconds left on this candle. Let's see what this next candle does here. Now that we're below the overnight VWAP, you know, technically we don't want to fight the trend, which means we should be looking for shorts now. But if there is some sort of signal to say that we want to go long, I mean, it's a different story, right? That was a pretty nice take of the VWAP there. Pretty high volume, increasing volume there on that push down. And normally I'd be looking for an entry in this fair value gap, but not with the way these candles are looking right now. Starting to get some serious expansion. Okay, that's a little better. Some buyers stepped in there. CVD bounced pretty nicely there. We were down to 124. We popped up to 164. So some buyers definitely stepping in there. Cashing. Nice job, Lafta. NQ was unable to do a downtrend break yesterday. Yeah, I mean, we've been kind of stuck in this range, right, Angia? We've been in this range for multiple days now, ever since we had that whatever 1,000-point Trump truth post way back here. 850 points to the upside. Boom. In like a 5-minute candle. How savage is that? Maybe it was only 800, but crazy. Yeah, that's what's been making the market a little bit hard to read. You got to be careful if any of these tweets are coming out. So I do have these sort of these channels. Typically, these channels would be a bullish channel, because whenever the channels are trending down, more often than not, it's going to break out to the upside. Oh, it was just about the war. They said I think Trump said he was going to like hold off on attacking. Like they won the war, they're going to hold off on attacking or something for, I don't know, for a month or something like that. And then it popped up, and then next thing you know, they attacked the electrical grid. So never really know what to say. And you know, when they made that tweet, that was the same time that price went down a lot, right? There's no structure in the straight up and downs, no levels to trade off. Yeah, it definitely makes it harder to read, 100%. Accidentally grabbed my trend line there. There we go, guys. Pushing down lower here. American Institute confirmed strike on the 14th Air Force Base ammunition storage in Bandar Abbas. 1 minute ago, just saw that. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I heard about that too, Abhinav. There's been like, I don't know, something like $1 billion got orders got placed or purchased like right before the tweet came out. So Yeah, crude goes up, market goes down, and vice versa, right? Crude goes down, market goes up. So I have been keeping an eye on oil recently. We got our hourly candle here in the next 30 seconds or so, guys. So be aware here. Let's keep an eye on this. See if we end up getting a bit of a reversal here, or if they're going to start expanding lower. We do have room down to this trend line at 250. Do we have orders at 250? We got 21 contracts there, nothing too big. Here's that new candle, new 5-minute candle. Let's see what happens here. 1 a.m. candle. Traded like a sideways market? Yeah, definitely not a trending market, right? Yeah, 1.5 billion on S&P 10 minutes prior to that bounce, right? Somebody knew what was happening. Well, not the hugest movement on this hourly candle. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart here real quick. They might just bounce it up a little bit here, reject off the VWAP, and then start printing a bearish candle. That would be ideal, and then we could kind of target 286 below. We do have the VWAP. We got a bearish fair value gap there. $691 to $716 short. Which what are you talking about? Oh, high day levels. So you're looking way up at. You're talking way up here. 691 to 716 short. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure this could be a target, but we're so far away. I don't know when that's going to come into play. It might be in a couple days. You got a fib level up there? Okay. Yeah, I mean, if price gets up there, I'd definitely be looking for potential short. I don't see why not. I would want to see some sort of reaction up there, but yeah. But at the moment, that's just so far away. But we do have some nice wicks up there. Yeah, it's definitely not impossible. That's for sure. Not after we had a 1,000-point candle back there a couple days ago. All right, let's see if this ends up playing out like I'm hoping here. Bounce up into this fair value gap, get some resistance here at the overnight VWAP, and then look for a short to head lower here. Yeah, we're just, but you can imagine the move that might come out of this consolidation, right? We've been, multiple, hundreds of points consolidation zone. When this thing finally goes one direction or the other, I could see it being very explosive. So I wouldn't be jumping in front of the price if it gets way up there, but if it starts looking like it's dying out and it gives you some sort of indication to say that it's dying out, then yeah. So pretty strong closure there, right up to the VWAP in that bearish fair value gap. I think I might try a short here, guys. I'm going to put my stop just above this fair value gap, 347. Need to get some continuation past these lows, though. If we don't get that, that's not a good sign for the short idea. So 24,324, if we can crush that really quick here, it would be nice. Maybe an inversion long. Take those lows here. There we go. Now keep going, keep going. I'm gonna probably try to take one off here at these at this doji candle here. And then if we get that one off, I'll put the remaining contract to a stop break even. Looks like it might have been a little too low here. Let's see. Do I post my P&L while streaming? Yeah, I mean, I don't really hide anything. If I'm not that confident in the trade, sometimes I won't put it on the screen for everybody to see, because I don't want people to sort of like follow me in if it's like a B setup. So I only try to take A+ setups. So we're gonna go stop to break even here on the remaining contract here. So we took off half of it there. We're still up about 30 bucks. I'm just gonna leave this stop here in the money. Let's see if we can't get it to go a bit lower here. If it bounces and takes me out, I mean, so be it. It's not the end of the world. Locked in about 25 bucks on that so far on the 1 micro. And this guy, hopefully we can let it ride for a bit and get a bit of a move lower here. There we go. Let's start trailing this guy down here. We're up 40 on this one contract. Come on, let's keep going here. Let's keep going, boys. Push it lower. Nice, nice. Okay. Drag it down here to 308. Might get stopped out if we bounce back here. All right, we're out there. So that was a quick 70 bucks on that trade, so not bad, not bad. Exactly what I wanted to happen there. You know, we bounced up into that VWAP with the bearish fair value gap, took our entry as we started getting the reaction. So I didn't want to just put the order there, right? I mean, hindsight, we could have just put the order right there and it would have worked, right? But I like to see, you know, once I saw us sort of breaking into the body of this candle, that was my signal to sort of say, yes, we're getting bearish. Do you do aggressive trade? Well, I don't know. I don't know what you mean by aggressive trade, like momentum trading, or like size, big size aggressive, or what do you mean by aggressive? Yeah, so I mean, quite often on the trades that I take, I kind of like set a criteria for myself. You know, and hopefully I'm waiting for that, you know, for what the idea is to play out. And if it does, then that just gives you a little more confidence as to how to enter, right? So we had that new 1 hour candle. What I saw before, right? I was looking at the 1 hour candle. So we had this nice strong push up with the rejection up here, and then this next hour we basically pulled back. And I was basically looking for this to create a wick, because, you know, quite often these 1 hour candles are going to have wicks on, sometimes on the top, sometimes on the bottom, sometimes on both, right? So kind of the idea was basically that if we, you know, create a wick up to the VWAP and that fair value gap with a rejection, that would be my entry. Once I started getting confirmation that the price was going to go lower. And then yeah, I mean, obviously it looks like I could have probably held it a little longer, but you know, I'm all about locking in the wins. I'm not looking for huge home runs. You know, if you keep it in mind that most people work in a day job, you know, they're going to be working multiple hours to make a $70 trade, right? So I mean, we can do that in like that was what, like a 2 minute, not even a 2 minute trade. But to answer your size, Angia, I do trade like in my 150K combine here to get my profits to where they are right now, which is like 7,100. Up until kind of like the last couple days, I was trading just minis, right? So I would say, yes, I do go with bigger size, but it has to fit the account type, right? So if you're going to trade bigger size, you got to have a bigger account. That's just my opinion. If I'm trading a 50K, I'll be trading micros, like 1 to 3 micros, maybe 4 at the most, kind of idea. But yeah, so this account, I've been basically trading minis, but now that I'm getting only 2,000 away from passing it, I've sized down to micros, right? So yeah, so I've been trading micros now on this account, trying to get the last $2,000 in, so I don't end up giving too much back here. So you're still in the short with 5 micros. First trade with the Lucid, 150K straight funded. Hey, there you go, Q4 pilot. There you go, 5 micros. You're up real nice right now then. Sweet. I'm glad it's working out for you. It's always nice to start off a new account with a good, you know, a decent little win, right? Builds a confidence, starts building that buffer up. So nice trade. Yeah. And if you are trading 150K, 5 micros is definitely a good amount to trade, right? Because you got what, 4,500 drawdown or 4,000 drawdown. So you got a lot of space in there, right? So right, even I just follow 1 to 2 and take 1 trade per day in, oh yeah, AUD USD. Nice. Yeah, Zara, I just grabbed that short off the rejection off the overnight VWAP there. 2 micros, covered one sort of at the doji candle back here, because quite often I notice that we kind of bounce when we hit those doji candles. So I covered one there, and then trailed my stop as we expanded lower here on the next candle there. So locked in $70 here in what, like 2 minutes something. Can't complain about that. What time do we got here? I'll stick around for another 15 minutes here, guys. Probably won't be taking any more trades tonight unless something presents really nice. but because I do have to get to bed. I'm gonna be up early tomorrow for the stream or earlier a little bit for some other work to take care of in the morning. Nice previous day low, tagged previous day low there, real nicely there. 280, 289. So that could be a pretty key resistance level, especially if this is going to be a higher low. Because, you know, New York session ended. We kind of like made this low. We made a high, a lower high. Then we made a lower low. But then we made a higher, you know, we went higher than our previous one. So if this ends up holding, then we might even make a new high, right? I got the hockey games tomorrow, but yeah, thank you. Thank you. You're long at 90. Nice. See if it gets a bounce here. Yeah, that's one of the bad things about getting older. It's easier to get hurt. Just before Christmas, I hurt my shoulder. I got a bad skate sharpening. I was skating back checking. The puck popped out. So I took a really sharp right turn, and my right foot outside edge was dull, and I just basically went boom, straight on my side. My hip smashed the ground pretty hard, and my elbow was like underneath my body when I landed, so it kind of screwed up my shoulder. So oh, Victor, for us to go lower, gotta go lower. That's why I want those levels. I said because we would get sellers and momentum to destroy the Trump candle. Yeah. For us to go higher, we got to go lower. Yeah, definitely. Maybe a nice sweep of these lows, right? We already swept it once though. But yeah, I mean, I guess they might even have to sweep down all the way to these 160s. But hard to say, right, with this market. But if we just pull a measurement tool here, the 50%, we're basically at the 50% point now of that push. There is potentially room down to 260, right? On this current move. But we found some support at this level previously at the 300s, right? The internal block low is 134. Yeah. So, I mean, and it's also kind of, I know these are just trend lines, but that almost kind of lines up with the trend line a bit. So. Nice bounce here for you, Angia. 14 points. $17 points at the high there. This week was unbelievable green to me. I think the week is my best week and best performance so far. Nice job. That's great to hear. Hey, you're welcome. Well, it looks like we got some new subscribers, guys. We're almost at 750. We're at 744 subscribers. I think I started at around 736. So maybe like 8 to 10 subscribers. Thanks to any new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you can get notified when I go live. Just to give you a quick rundown, but my schedule typically is Monday to Friday for 9:30 a.m. open for about 2 hours. I trade live with another guy named Nick. He's a Mustang trader on YouTube. That's his channel. And then I do Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, typically evening streams from 10 p.m. East Coast till 1:30 a.m. or so. So probably going to end the stream here in about 10 more minutes. So this could be a 3-candle reversal. Could be, hey? It's starting to look like it. Yeah, I'm excited to hit 1,000 subscribers, Angie. No, I just got out of a trade. I took a short here off the rejection on this overnight VWAP. So here's my trade of 8 chart. So we bounced up into the VWAP there. This new candle formed. We started pushing down. Once we sort of took started breaking the body of this candle here, that was sort of my entry idea. And if you weren't here in the stream, I kind of called it out. I said I wanted to see it bounce to the VWAP, which also had a bearish fair value gap, as you can see from right there to there. So we got a little bearish fair value gap. And let's see here, I'll put this little shape here, rectangle. So we have the VWAP and the bearish fair value gap. We started getting a rejection here. And like I said, as we were going down, I got short with 2 micros, covered one sort of at the lows over from this doji candle here. I've covered one there, and then I trailed down my stop on the remaining contract and got out at 24,308. So I'm flat right now. But that was the only one trade that I took on the stream tonight. I did start the stream a little bit later, 8:35 my time, so 11:35 East Coast. I'm a head out, brother. Have a good trading session. Thanks, Victor. Yeah, I'm going to be wrapping it up here too in about eight minutes or so. But nice to meet you, and thanks for tuning in. See you on the next one. We do have this bullish fair value gap here on the 5-minute also, which we're kind of playing around in here. So if it was me and I took this trade, Angia, because you're in this fair value gap, if you get a candle closure below it, not financial advice, but the way I usually treat it is I would be trying to get out, because if they invert that fair value gap, that's pretty bearish sign in my mind. Not always for sure, but can be bearish signal, right? No, I'm live tomorrow morning, but I won't be live tomorrow night. Oh, you got out already? Very nice. Good job. Obviously, you took some profits then. I mean, you had 17 plus points, I think, in profit there, so definitely don't blame you. Yeah, Lilish, I'll be live tomorrow morning for Market Open, but I won't be doing the evening stream tomorrow night. And then I'll be back also for Friday morning, right? Yeah. You just use micros to test the water? Yeah, of course. I mean, playing it safe is always the way to go, to be honest. I mean, trading's a long-term game anyways. You know, you see these the gurus posting, you know, $10,000 winning days, blah blah blah. But how many accounts do they got to blow before they get those big winning days, right? Yesterday you got 300 points with 4 micros on the stream. Nice. Was it on that big sell-off? Or was that in the overnight session, or was that in the daytime session? I can't remember. There's been lots of opportunities to make a lot of points here, that's for sure. There we go. We are breaking down further here. So looking like our end target is going to be sort of these lows here, at least, right? I wouldn't be surprised if they sweep these sort of equal lows. Looks like we're heading there. Oh, yeah. Oh, the long. Yes. Yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow morning at the Market Open, Chintan. 2.5 minutes here on this candle. Let's see if we're gonna sweep these lows here. 24,256. It's only about 8 points. Should be able to get there. Yeah, it flushed. Yeah. Didn't really give you much of a chance to get out if you didn't get out right away, though, hey? Well, are the sellers losing steam here? We do have a bunch of orders below still. So this could just be a little healthy pullback before we end up pushing down to the lows again. Hey, Adja, thank you. Appreciate that. CVD is almost down to, what did we hit? We got down to 4, so we never even got negative CVD. We bouncing up a little bit here. We gained about 80 points on the CVD there. Bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. We got previous day low at 86 there. Fed Miram was talking, very optimistic about stable coins. We'll put more into the dollar ecosystem. The Feds are all about their stable coins lately. I am curious to see if we're going to get to these lows here, guys. We didn't quite, I mean, we almost got there, but we didn't sweep them. Pretty high volume on that last candle there. Some buyers sort of stepping in there at the 70s. Are the sellers going to be able to push through? That's a question right now. I mean, we're probably going to get there at some point. It's just whether or not we're going to play around first, you know, bounce a little bit or whatnot. So you trade any other features like gold? You know, I've dabbled in gold a little bit here and there. I've been burnt a few too many times, so I've been trying to stick with NQ. I mean, NQ moves fast enough for us, so. Oh, you're still holding a long? You bought a long down there? Nice. Seems like the buyers are trying to push us back up right now at the moment. Not financial advice. Oh, another long at 265. Nice entry though. So you're nicely in the money there. Yeah, just be careful. We do have those equal lows and they could be coming for that, right? We have orders down at 250, 225, 200 below. There you go. There's your 15 or so points. Well, guys, it's 10:33 here. I'm probably going to wrap up the stream now. Thanks a lot for tuning in, though. I appreciate you guys for being here, as per usual. Nice bounce there, Angia. Just going to do my usual shout out. Appreciate you guys. We'll be live again tomorrow morning for market open, 9:30 a.m. East Coast. just a little shout out to all the people who have been in the chat: Lilish, Orker, Angia, Dube Monkey, AG Trader, Tim Korth, Chintan, Callie, Facile Crypto, Antoine Payne, Victor, Lafta, Abhinav, B Flu, Skydoc, Heavy D, Kaylin, Q4 Pilot. Thank you for getting that account. Appreciate that. Thanks for the support. Silver Surfer, Sean Reeves, Jay, So467, Lone Wolf, Space Futures FX, Sasha, Life of Kamakari, Czar Trader, Zach Lazarus, and Ranga. Thanks so much, everybody. Appreciate you guys for being here. Wish you the best of luck for the rest of the day, if you're trading anymore, and if not, have a good night, stay green, and have a great sleep. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good one. Peace out. See you in the morning.